If you're looking for a way to feel better, calmer, more positive, and more present without going to a therapist and without dumping all your baggage and all your problems onto your friends and family, then this video is for you. First, what I'm going to do is show you what you need in order to get started with journaling. It's stupid easy. Then, you know what? You don't have to just write about that giant bag of pretzels you ate for dinner. You can write about other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 5 journaling techniques that cost next to nothing. First, I want to say I am not against traditional therapy in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I am not saying that journaling is going to be a substitute for seeing a licensed professional when you need to, or just getting support from a plain old human being. You know this. But what if it's 11:30 at night and you can't stop stress eating? Or what if your friends are tired of hearing you whine about that project at work that you've been anxiety spiraling about for months? Or what if you've looked in your wallet and it tells you you need help? That's where journaling comes in. So let's keep it simple. All you really need is something to write on and something to write with. It is not about having the fanciest journal or having the most expensive, luxurious fountain pens. It is about the transformation that happens on those pages, your memories, your thoughts. And yes, it is important to talk to a person about your problems. It's also important to be able to find ways to regulate your own emotions. But really, how can scribbling in a notebook serve as cheap therapy? I'm going to give you some journaling techniques that will show you just how powerful this all can be. Our first journaling technique is when you just write and write and write, and you let all of your thoughts out without editing them, without stopping to worry about sentence structure or flow. You're not worried about grammar or neatness. You're just writing. And this can be a great way to de-stress and also just dig up random thoughts and ideas that have been floating around in your brain. This is a great way to get started with journaling, especially if you aren't sure about what to write about. If you just need a quick little burst of happiness and you don't want to keep reaching for the chocolate cake, then gratitude logging is the way to go. Gratitude logging is probably the easiest and most rewarding form of journaling there is, because all you're doing is just writing down a few things that you're grateful for. And this can boost your mood so much and give you a more positive outlook. My only warning is that you don't do what I used to do, which is shame yourself for what you might be feeling grateful for. Yeah, if you're feeling grateful for tater tots or a long hot shower with that body scrub you like, or being able to mend your broken fingernail with tape and clear nail polish, then that's what you're grateful for. End of story. Our next journaling technique is problem solving. So all you gotta do is just write down a problem or challenge that you're facing, and then just write down, brainstorm possible solutions to that problem. You can either just write them freehand, or you can make pro and con lists. You can do bullet lists or numbers or write them backwards, I don't know. But the point is to get everything out on paper, and just seeing your problems on paper and seeing possible solutions makes them feel more manageable, makes them feel a little bit smaller, and you don't have anyone around to give you stupid advice that you didn't even ask for in the first place. The next journaling technique I never use because I never get angry at anyone. I never get upset. I never raise my voice. I never confront anyone or talk to anyone about anything. So the next journaling technique is letter writing. Write a letter to the person or company or entity that you are upset with. Do not send the letter. Do not send the letter. Don't even put an address on the letter. If it's an email, don't put the person's email address. You're typing and typing and typing. I know. You're typing so fast. Next thing you know, you have sent the letter. Yeah, don't be like how I was in my 20s. In my 20s, I sent angry emails to everybody. I'm an introvert. I'm not good at confrontation. And sometimes I don't always think of what I want to say until after the fact. So then it's like, you know what? You're going to get a fucking email. And then I'm just typing and typing. Don't be like me. This is why we journal. We have a place where you can go and just let out all of your thoughts, whether they are negative thoughts or positive thoughts. Go ahead and just write them a letter. Say, "Dear such and such, dear so and so." And then you will feel so much lighter and better. And then you will go to work tomorrow and see that person, and they will never know. Whew, all right, our next journaling technique. I didn't mean to go to the negative side, but that's where we're going right now. So, our next journaling technique is something that I like to do when I am just in a poopy mood. I just feel beaten down by life and just nothing is going my way, and I need something. What I like to do is I call it repetition. It's like saying mantras, saying affirmations to yourself. Only difference is it's in written form, it's in your journal. So I just pick a phrase that I know will make me feel better, and I just write it over and over and over again. A few different things I like to say are, you are going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You will get through this. You will get through this. You will get through this. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. So, those are 5 journaling techniques to get you started. But if you would like me to either go in depth on any of these 5 techniques, or if you would like to see different techniques on this channel, I would love to hear from you. So definitely leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And leave me a like down below if you like this video, which I hope you did. And subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more journaling content every week. Happy journaling and have a wonderful rest of your week.